Yo, what's up, guys? So we're here with a band that I've been a fan of for a long time. They used to be just called VALKYRIE, but now they're called VALKYRIE Zero. I actually have a little history with this band. Um, I actually went to Japan, interviewed them for Rising Steel, the documentary on a Japanese heavy metal scene, which right now I reconnected with a translator that's going to help me making sure the band is representing exactly how they should be, and have the perfect translation, because you know I want to do this right, especially about the band, for the bands, all that took part. But Valkyrie, like, by chance, if they're watching, I do appreciate you guys actually, waiting all this time. But that is coming in the near future. It's just translations has been kind of held up with editing and all that. I had to get a new computer. But that being said, everyone watching, you can look forward to that in the near future, because I really want to kind of give back to the scene, because they gave me so much. But also, like, showcasing a lot of these bands I really, really do enjoy and love hearing, because they inspire me, and Valkyrie Zero is one of them. And that being said, look forward to that. But we're gonna dive into this song. It's a few days later. I didn't want to wait this long, because I like to, click on a video immediately and watch it, because I really enjoy the band. Their music is fucking awesome, to say the least. But we're gonna get into Amakusa Riot. Amakusa Riot? Amakusa? I haven't spoken Japanese a lot. I'm trying to get back into it and studying. I'm trying to pick up a teacher. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm trying to hire a teacher to teach me in Japanese so I can level up, because I want to go for N4, and then if I do that, go N3, see what happens. But that being said, we're going to dive into this. I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this all week. So let's get it. Hey. Sure. I love how they're still doing the full rap and belt. You might let it go. You're not standing up. You get so dumb. Call it wrong. Put it in, not a hundred by punch score. Then you're not sitting with my coming here. Fall, the put it on snap. You're not sitting there, then it gets on. You are not sitting hard, not just basic. But I'm pretty done, but I'm trying to join the game. Wait a night. Loading, call by anyway. You take out devotion. Stress on your head. The ball is on. Rhythm. You point away. You don't let me come. You know that you're signed. The blow's not. Come. It's all in. You have all the big name. But it's wrong. Get out. Too late. In real time. You hard. You done. You way out. You ready to come back. It's all in. You have all the big name. But it's wrong. Get out. Too late. You real time. You hard. You done. Stop it then. Let it stop. It's all in. Got double. Let's set aside, but we're not on the ring. How can you not be a fan of this band? Like, honestly, I remember growing up in high school, and probably, well, it is the reason why I decided to do a documentary years later when I could. When I finally first went to Japan back in 2012, the first time I went back in 2019. People would be like, "Oh, there's no new, not new metal, but new metal bands coming out. No, there's nothing, you know, like good now because everyone's done it." I remember someone saying that to me, and I'm like, bullshit. And at the time, I had a guy that was a Japanese exchange student came over, and it kind of made me think like, oh, what about Japan? And he told me a little bit. Um, Shout out to him. I won't name him just out of respect. But he basically is like he was trying to figure out metal over here because he came over from Japan to find out. Um, well, he was a student, obviously, but he was trying to figure out music that was popular here versus there, and we were asked, and we go back and forth. It was kind of like not tape trading, but like CD trading at the time. And he put me on to a lot of stuff coming out of Japan, and obviously, you know, going back in the catalog, I found out about VALKYRIE, and I immediately became a huge fan of them. And now VALKYRIE Zero, but like this is why I decided to do the documentary because I'm like, hey, you know, I don't feel like a lot of people are now they are, but not so much like 10, maybe 20 years ago. Talk about at least around me, a lot of the women in heavy metal in Japan, and that's not anything bad about the rest of the world or not. Um, Hopefully you know what I mean. Like I'm specifically talking about Japan, so I'm gonna focus on that. Where I was like, oh, there's got to be like all the documentaries they glaze over. They don't really shine a light on the women in the heavy metal scene in Japan, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Like, and that's why I'm like, I reached out to a lot of these bands like FID, grindcore band, VALKYRIE, like reach out to them, and I didn't know if they would say yes or no. And there's other bands too, because I feel they should be represented as well. Like, you know, I'm just someone filming and interviewing them, and I really want to have more people like really look at these bands and really appreciate them because their music abilities, their prowess in their music is phenomenal. Like they're inspiring. It doesn't matter gender, they're inspiring. It matters, but like they can inspire me. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, I'm a male, but like females can inspire me. Play music too. But honestly, they're fucking awesome. Like any of my friends that are like into thrash or like in metal, like I put their stuff on. I'm like, listen to this. They're like, all right. And first note hits, they're like, dude, this is fucking awesome. Who is this band? I'm like, Valkyrie Zero. And they're like, fuck, I gotta find them. Like, yeah, you can find their music. It's a lot easier nowadays versus back then, but yeah, like, it's my little thing. Like, I try to keep that alive where tape trading's not so much nowadays, but we can do it so subtly, like, or so to speak, through YouTube and playing the CDs with friends. And I encourage anyone, like if you're in a car, yeah, MP3 player, you got iTunes, play this shit. Like, yo, listen to this. It's fucking awesome. And if you do, salute you. Like, you're a real one. And keep doing that. Because this band deserves a lot of recognition. They're fucking awesome. Honestly. But, I'm going to leave it there. And, I got to work with the translator. So we'll see what she says. Because, after everything gets translated, I have to edit and have her translate and make sure everything's copacetic and, talk to the bands and make sure they're cool with it. Because they're part of it. But, hey, if you want to see that in the near future, subscribe to the channel because I'll be dropping a little info on that in the coming months and maybe a new trailer. I don't know exactly when. We'll see what happens. I gotta figure out with these bands, after translations, everything's okay and nothing's missed because I still gotta figure out, get tapes of some of the bands that were from this late 70s and 80s and converted to files so I can edit and get all that done because it's showcasing the Japanese heavy metal scene from the inception to now, and I'm not gonna gloss over like, hey, this part, like it should be part of it, like it should encompass the spirit of it. But that's why it's taking a little longer. But with that being said, please do go, support them, follow their Twitters, go on Disc Union. You can order there, and they'll send the CD right to you. iTunes, Spotify, go support them. They're fucking awesome. And if you are already, that's awesome. But with that being said, I talked long enough, but I appreciate every single one of you. Talk to you later. Peace, stay metal, and take care.